Good morning, Nestor students and teachers. Thank you so much for being here today. Today, I am sharing a quick presentation about the California Healthy Kids Survey. The California Healthy Kids Survey is a survey that all students third through eighth grade will take this school year. If you are a third grader this school year, this is the first time you will be taking the survey. If you're a fourth through eighth grader, you most likely already took this survey. But my goal with this presentation is just to create an awareness of what the survey is, how to respond to it, types of questions you're going to encounter. And then at the end of the day, our goal is for you to answer truthfully. Because when you answer truthfully, it provides important information for us to adapt or respond to that information and implement programs and supports that you need here at Nestor so you guys can be successful. And again, that's our goal too, for you guys to be successful every single day and that you love coming to Nestor every single day. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the presentation. An introduction to the survey is understanding the California Healthy Kids Survey is essential for assessing student well-being. So it's a test, it's a survey, not a test, but it's a survey that provides information on how you feel at school. This survey provides valuable insights into the health and behavior of students, helping educators like ourselves, the principal, the teachers, and the district as well. It provides information for us to create a supportive environment. So we're going to explore a little bit about the significance of this survey. So the purpose of this survey is it aims to gather data, gather information. You should be used to that word because everything you do every single day produces data. It gives us data, it gives us information. By understanding these aspects, schools can implement effective programs and interventions that promote a healthier school climate and enhance student success. Again, it's all about student health, the safety that you feel here at school, and then also your academic performance. We want you to do well. We want you to be successful every single day. And we want to hear from you. Do you feel like you're able to perform every single day here at Nestor? And are you going to be successful every single day here at Nestor? Um, and then this survey is not only for students, but it's also for parents. And then also your teachers will be taking a similar survey this school year. Again, it provides information to all of us to support everybody, right? Everybody that comes through Nestor, from teachers to students to parents. How can we support you as a school? Engagement of both students and parents in the survey is important. Your feedback helps shaping our school programs and fostering a community that prioritizes well-being. Again, we want you to be successful and feel supported every single day you come to Nestor. Your feedback is important. Why? Because we want to make sure that you feel safe at school, that you feel there's caring adults at school, that there's school connectedness, that you feel connected to the school. Similar to that picture that you see there of the students on the soccer team. Not only are they students at school every single day, but they're also student athletes. So there's a connection there. There's a connection at school. There's a connection on the soccer field, and there's a connection with their coach. There's connections everywhere. So we want to make sure we implement programs from like folklorico, the mariachi, the tutoring, the after school clubs. We want to make sure there's a lot of programs that not only during the school day, but after school. We want to make sure there's ways for you guys to be connected to school every single day. There's also important information about high expectations. Do teachers have high expectations for you? We don't want to have low expectations for you. We want to have high expectations. We want to be you guys to be champions every single day. So do we have those high expectations for you? And then also we'll talk a little bit about cyberbullying. What is cyberbullying? So we know the word bullying. Bullying could be on the playground. It could be in the hallways. You feel bullied. There's the same student bothering you every single day. That's bullying. But there's also cyberbullying that could happen on the internet. It could be happen in a chat room. It could happen on a text message. It could happen on social media. Is somebody bothering you repeatedly on social media or on text messages or whatever that may be? Have you experienced that this school year? Not last year, not 2 years ago, not 3 years ago, this school year. So you'll respond to a question about that. So here's some examples of the type of responses or examples of questions and also some of the responses you might able to provide. So one of the questions is going to ask you about, are there caring adults at school? You'll answer no, never. Yes, sometime, some of the time. Yes, most of the time, or yes, all of the time. Again, we don't want to tell you how to respond. We want to make sure that you just respond truthfully. Okay. So, first question, do the teachers and the grown-ups at the school care about you? Yes, all of the time. Yes, most of the time. So you'll answer that way. Okay. Listen when you have something to say. Do the teachers listen to when you have something to say? Or the adults at the school, do they listen to you? No, never. Yes, some of the time. Yes, most of the time. Yes, all of the time. Do they make an effort to get to know you? Do you feel like your teachers or principal or counselors, any of the adults at school, do you feel they take the time to get to know you, right? So you'll respond that way. So just some examples of questions. Here's another one about high expectations. You might ask, what are high expectations? I don't really know, understand. So they'll give you some questions of what falls under high expectations. Like the first one, do the teachers and the grown-ups at the school tell you when you do a good job? So if they're telling you you're doing a good job, they have high expectations for you. Do they believe that you can do a good job? Do they believe you can grow every single day? Um, if you're a little bit low in math, do they believe you could get to the middle? And do they believe you could get higher than that? Do they believe that you want to do your best? Do they say they want you to do your best? Or do you feel that the adults at the school want you to do your best? So you'll answer that way. No, never. Yes, some of the time. Yes, most of the time. Yes, all of the time. Okay. Here's another example. Academic motivation. Do you finish your school assignments? So this is not so much about the teachers, but about you. Do you finish your school assignments? No, never. Yes, some of the time. Yes, most of the time. Yes, all of the time. When you get a bad grade, do you try to harder the next time? So I love sports, right? So sports is all about winning and losing. You never win all the time. Sometimes you lose. But what do you do after that? So when you lose, do you try to get better and improve and go to the next game, the next opportunity, and try to improve and win that game? It's the same thing in class, right? If you have a bad, or you're looking at our clubs, if you have a bad performance or a bad day, do you wake up the next morning and have try to have a better day? And how do you get there? Do you keep working and working on your schoolwork until you get it right? Do you have that persistence? And they call that grit as well. Do you have that persistence and that drive to want to get better and not quit? Do you keep doing your schoolwork even when it's really hard for you? Do you keep trying when it's really hard? And when it's really hard, do you know how to ask for support, right? If you need help, who can you ask? Who are the adults you can ask? But in this question is, do you keep doing your schoolwork even when it's harder? No, never. Yes, some of the time. Yes, most of the time. Yes, all of the time. And then the next question down here, it talks about school boredom. We want you to answer truthfully to this question as well. No, never. Do you feel bored at school? No, never. Yes, some of the time. Most of the time. Yes, all of the time. So again, answer truthfully. We don't want you to play with these questions and just choose the opposite of what you truly feel, okay? It doesn't help us when you do that. Is your school building neat and clean? No, never. Yes, some of the time. Yes, most of the time. Yes, all of the time. Okay, we want to make sure that we create an environment that you are welcome to and feel safe at and feel that it's clean every single day. And the next one is about school connectedness. Do you feel connected at school? Do you feel close to the people at or from this school? It could be students, it could be the adults, it could be the principals, it could be the teachers, the counselors. Um, are you happy to be at this school? Very important question. Do you feel happy? No, never. Yes, some of the time. Yes, most of the time. Yes, all of the time. Do you feel like you are part of this school? Do teachers treat students fairly? And then you'll answer that way. Okay. So just some examples of types of questions. And here we have some data through the years, right? Again, we try to track everything here at Nestor to make sure that we have what you call a baseline, the foundation. Okay, this is our data. We want to keep growing every single school year. You need data. You need to be able to tell if you're improving or not. We don't want to just come to school every day not knowing. So here's some examples. Your teacher can pause it. You guys can look through it. So I'll give you an example. In 2021, 2022 school year, third graders took this survey, and they felt 62% of those students that took the survey felt there was caring adults at this school. And then the following year, those same third graders, 79% of those thought that there was caring adults at this school. And then the last school year, the third graders, which are now fourth graders, 66% of those students felt there was caring adults. And you guys can look through the rest of the information there and analyze it with your teacher. Okay, just wanted to share that data. So in conclusion and future directions for us, the California Healthy Kids Survey provides essential insights. So insight, it's we want to hear from you, the students, and then also the parents and the teachers. But for this week, we want to hear from you, the students. How do you truly feel about Nestor? So make sure you respond truthfully, okay? That is our goal. And then once we get that data, our goal is to respond to it. Okay, if a lot of the students don't feel connected to the school, what can we do as a school to implement programs or day-to-day things and strategies that will make you feel connected? Okay. So again, thank you so much for listening. Have a great school week, and I hope you guys do great on the survey. I know you will, but the most important part is just answer truthfully. All right. Have a great day. Thank you.